Trial of Bernhard Glaser, better known as Bery, the German national, charged with 27 counts of aggravated child trafficking and defilement, took a dramatic turn weeks ago after the presiding Masaka High Court resident judge, Winfred Nabisinde, who was moved to Mpigi in the judge's reshuffle this week, recused herself from the case. On October 24th, Justice Nabisinde wrote to the outgoing principal judge, Kyaligamba, withdrawing from the case over failure to find an interpreter for Flemish, a dialect spoken in Belgium, German, and Netherlands, which the accused claims is the most suitable language for his trial. On that day, the prosecution, led by Rachel Bikole and the defense lawyers of Kale Balaka and Evans Ocheng, clashed on several procedural matters, including hearing of the accused's bail application and his state of health. The lawyers of Bery had tried to seek bail on grounds that their client is ailing from skin cancer, which has disfigured his face, but the judge opined that he is not terminally ill not to stand trial. Owing to these circumstances, Justice Bamwine, in a letter dated November 25th, reassigned the case to Justice Jane Francis Abodo at the High Court Criminal Division in Kampala. In the letter, the PJ also noted that, I quote, I noticed that the Deputy Registrar has been making direct requests to consulates for consular services, which are better sourced by the responsible officer, in this case, the Chief Registrar or Secretary to the Judiciary, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. With the slow progress of the case, Bery remains indisposed and is currently admitted at Uganda Cancer Institute, where he is receiving treatment. Earlier on in February, police raided Bery's home, which also doubled as a psychosocial center for indigent girls in Imwena village in Kalangala district, ransacked the place in search for exhibits. Bery was not home at the time, but was arrested later when he presented himself to police in March. He was charged on April 2nd with aggravated trafficking of children and defilement, charges which he denies. This is the third time the 71-year-old German national, who claims is being framed, is being dragged to court on related offences. The first proceedings were initiated in 2009 by a local child rights NGO, but the case collapsed. Again in 2013, a journalist with one of the media houses who previously lived with Bery found similar allegations, but the DPP withdrew the file in 2016 for lack of cogent evidence. Again this year, a group of local NGOs doing related charity work reignited the matter. One of the NGOs is the People in Need Agency, or PINA, whose founder, Asia Namsoke, was invited by Bery in 2017 to partner, but in an earlier interview with the NTV in July, she admitted that she went in with a mission.
The first thing I was supposed to do was to work very, very closely with Bery. Very closely, because Bery was such a very difficult person who could do anything. So everything I made sure I worked closely with him, because Bery is somebody who had made everyone think that he's a good person, especially in Kalangala district. Actually, if you went to the district, very few people would talk about bad, will say bad about Bery.
Oba kuno okwaffe kuno tekuvangayo mawulire amakyamu naye Flavia na Asia bo bakijjawa nga tekivudde wansi wano amakulu erosiya kuno tetegeera.
Bery's case bears parallels with Kyalighamba's trial, which is at Buganda Road Court. The key prosecution witnesses in Kyaligamba's case are also witnesses in Bery's trial. Details of the two cases pieced together reveal a murky plot. Kyalighamba's predicament started in mid-December 2016 during travel from the new taxi park to Masaka. In the taxi, he met an American national, Roxanne Turner.
Ozo okugitandika alinga nebuuzaako obuwanvu bw'olugendo okuva e Kampala okutuuka e Masaka. Nantegeeza nti yali agenda okukyalira omuwala yakwatibwa omuzungu n'amufunisa olubuto omuwala oyo nga yazaala omwana n'aŋŋamba nti omuzungu we bamuyita Bery. So mu mboozi yaffe nga tutambula n'antegeeza nti naye yali ayagala okulaba nti omuwala ono addayo okusoma.
The two exchanged pleasantries and promised to keep in touch until January 2017, when Tana contacted Kyaligamba, asking him to temporarily take care of a girl we shall call Joan, who had reportedly been defiled and impregnated by Bery.
Nagenda okulaba bebe gwe baŋŋamba nti omwana wa muzungu nga bebe muddugavu. Kati awo kwewunya kwange bwe kwali nembuuza ne mukubirawo ekifaananyi nga yakatuuka ewange ne nkiweereza Roxanne ne mubuuza nti ono ye mwana w'omuzungu bulijjo gw'oŋŋamba. Roxanne teyanziramu.
Kyaligamba returned Joan to City High School in Kololo as agreed with Tana, but continued searching for answers about the baby's paternal background.
Ne mubuuza njagala ombuulire ekituufu ani azaala omwana ono. Joan n'aŋŋamba nti yali atambula ekiro mu ttale n'asanga omusajja n'amukwata. Byasanga omusajja n'amukwata ne yeesanga ng'alina olubuto. N'olwekyo n'antegeeza nti tamanyi taata wa mwana. Ne mbuuza ate baŋŋamba omuzungu Bery yakukwata. N'aŋŋamba Bery tankwatangako naye Roxanne yatugamba tugambe nga nti Bery yatukwata yatukozesa.
The search for the baby's father led to Makondo village in Lwengo district, where they confirmed that Joan's child was their grandson.
Nengenda ku poliisi y'e Kalangala okubuuza wadde wali incident eya Joan okuba nti yakwatibwa. Waliyo omusirikale n'aŋŋamba nti ye yennyini ye yajja Joan ku poliisi n'amutwala ewa Bery. Joan yali agenzeeyo ng'anoonya buyambi n'amutwala ewa Bery, Bery n'atandika okumuyamba. Bwe nava ku poliisi ne ŋŋenda ewa Bery. Bery naye n'ambula story y'emu nti poliisi yamuleeta naye Joan bwe yali ng'ali ewuwe baakizuulanga nti yali ayina abalenzi ab'enjawulo baayagala ku ekyo ekitundu. Era Bery n'aggyayo laptop ye nga mulimu video Joan gye yeefiriminga ng'apulayinga sex n'omulenzi. Kati Bery agenda okundaga video eyo nga omulenzi ali ne Joan ate nze Joan yamundaganga muganda we.
We tracked down the child's grandmother in Lwengo district, Carol Nabakoza, who confirmed that she knows Joan and she was in a relationship with her son.
Omuwala yali ayagala na kujja kuddusa wano mwana amuwe wa nnyina kati ssente zaafuna abe ng'akola ki nga nnyina gyali eri e Kalangala.
However, Nabakoza, who requested that we don't show her face on camera, said she was baffled because Joan had lied to her that Kyaligamba was her paternal uncle.
Taata we muto tyakizudde nti yakizudde ono yagenda omutuusa ku taata we.
Nabakoza revealed that Joan went missing and left the baby behind. In Kampala, Joan lived at Kyaligamba's rented house in Kamocha as she attended City High School until she quit school last December to spend time with her son, who is now aged 3, and her boyfriend, according to a request letter that she wrote. In her sworn statement, as part of the prosecution evidence, Joan claims that she started living with Kyaligamba in February 2017 after giving birth a year earlier, but Tana continued supporting her through Kyaligamba. In the statement, she claimed, I quote, "He ordered me to walk barefoot to school, always kept me hungry, and told me that if I wanted things to change, I should first make love to him. I gave him sex on 4th September 2018. He had sex with me in his room, after which he allowed me to go see my son." In a news story carried earlier in February, this is what Joan and the other 2 girls who refer to him by Tana are accusing him.
Sawa ezawere 12 n'aŋŋamba ŋŋende mu kinaabiro sivaayo n'entambula ne ŋŋenda mu kinaabiro. Of course nze nali mmanyi ekiddako naye ku lunaku nafiringa somehow strong nga muli ŋŋamba osanga waliyo kamera ezijja okunnyamba one day ne ŋŋenda era waayitodde kikanga 2 naye naayingira ekinaabiro n'ateekako shawa amazzi ne gatandika oyiikana ngamba weeyambule nankozesezaayo mu ddwaliro.
During a trial session on July 17th, Joan claimed Kyaligamba had also molested her inside Nakasero Hospital restrooms, where he was bedridden between mid-April and December last year after suffering a stroke that left him paralyzed. Another girl accusing Kyaligamba, we shall call Amy, was also referred to him by Tana in August 2017 on grounds that she needed refuge from Bery's predatory tendencies. In her sworn statement, Amy claims that her parents from Pakwach allowed her to attend school in Kalangala, where an uncle subsequently placed her under Bery's care, where other indigent girls were taken care of. Amy spent most of her time in boarding school and only lived with Kyaligamba during holidays when he allegedly preyed on her. She claimed that he impregnated her and then instructed her to sleep around with other men so that any of them could be the father of the unborn child. When Kyaligamba pressed for a DNA test in court, Amy equivocated, saying that she did not know her baby's father. Kyaligamba's charge sheet was subsequently amended from defilement to aggravated trafficking and trafficking in person. He is now accused of transporting, transferring, harboring, and receiving both Joan and Amy from Tana, under whose care these girls had been placed. Kyaligamba was first arrested on February 1st this year and detained at Kira Road Police Station for a week. He was jolted when he was committed to Luzira prison and remanded for 2 months on defilement offences. Kyaligamba told NTV that when Tana asked him to take care of Joan and Amy, she implored him to report to police that Bery had been molesting the girls, something he declined. He also claims that Namusoke, in earlier telephone conversations, implored him to cooperate with them to get rid of Bery. We contacted Namusoke for an interview to respond to the claims, but she declined. However, earlier on in July during an interview, she denied having any ill motives against Bery.
One, I went to Bery's house well knowing that something was happening. I made a decision to go into this house having received information from other people and having observed on my very first visit what was actually happening. So I made a decision to go in not because of money. I went in to support the girls.
In an email to NTV, Tana confirmed knowing Bery and Kyaligamba. She, however, denied plotting to frame any of them. In the email, she said, I quote, I met Mr. Kyaligamba once on a long taxi ride in December of 2016. As he sat next to me, he started a small talk, sharing how he was a pastor and how he owed his life to God and sponsors who helped him as an orphan to attain education. And as a result, he and his wife had decided to dedicate their lives to helping orphans. My level of involvement with both Glaser and Kyaligamba was centered around girls sponsored by my organization, One World Today. I am not involved in either case against Mr. Glaser or Mr. Kyaligamba. I have not met Madame Asia Namsoke, and while we were in brief contact, we have not been in communication since February 2019 at my request. My only goal is to see that all the girls sponsored by One World Today can continue their education in a safe environment. NTV has however seen heated message exchanges between Tana and Kyaligamba, which offers some insights into their fallout. In one message, Kyaligamba wrote, I quote, Roxanne, the more I get to know these lies, the more I lose confidence in you. I'm starting to believe all the information from Bery about you. And for these reasons, I'm in fear of allowing your children in my house. I'm in great fear since I was told that you used the same girls to tell lies against Bery and finally took the children away from him. Kyaligamba says he first became suspicious of Tana when she sent him a package containing passports in the names of 2 girls, Aziza Mudondo and Rose Achipa, to process their travel to the United States. The package also included birth certificates to process their national IDs for purposes of the travel. A support letter from the 2 girls' school, Maryland High School in NTV, arrived in another package to accompany their visa application. We went to the school in NTV to verify the letter, but the school official speaking off the record said it had been forged by a former teacher. When we contacted the said former teacher, he also denied knowledge of the letter. The passports, however, show that the girls had acquired a third name as Tana. In her email, Tana denied engaging Kyaligamba to process travels for the girls to the US. She said, I quote, At one time, the girls did require their passports for a school trip to a surrounding East African country. I mailed the passports to Mr. Kyaligamba to give to them. Both these girls are now women over the age of 18. When Kyaligamba went to Kalangala to get additional details on the girls' parents' information to accompany their visa application, he was met with hostility from their grandmother, Joyce Nalubowa. We went to Kalangala to verify Kyaligamba's claims, but also to speak to Nalubowa, who revealed to us that Tana first purported to be a sponsor and then began scheming to take her grandchildren to the United States to live a good life.
Okuwulira nti yagenze n'abaana abatutte ku masomero amalala ku lukalu lumugamba munnaffe era atuwozawoza bajjajja temufaayo abaana weebali temufaayo abaana baffe basoma abaana bamwe basoma era addamu agamba abaaye maze okusala paasipooti abaana bagenda bweru kofu abaaye abaana baffe bakomewo.
The two girls' travel plans subsequently collapsed and now are key witnesses in Bery's trial. NTV has seen at least 2 previous botched US visa applications for the same girls. Court documents also show that in 2014, the High Court Family Division in Kampala had revoked Tana's guardianship orders granted earlier in 2010 over the two girls, which raises questions whether Tana tried to traffic them through Kyaligamba. The next hearing of both Bery and Kyaligamba's cases is scheduled for next month in 2020. Frederic Musisi, NTV Panorama.